How to apply pre-departure orientation seminar training. The Pre-Departure Orientation Seminar, or the PEDOS, is mandatory for domestic workers leaving the Philippines for overseas works. OFWs have been provided with a pre-departure orientation seminar by the Philippines since 1993. This is the part of the pre-departure education programs which provide them relevant and tailored information to help them cope with their new work environment and the culture of their destination. It is a one-day session that must be attended. The seminar includes a set of 7 courses that are intended to provide a thorough guide for potential overseas Filipino workers who are about to start working. Ang seminar ay naglalayong magbigay ng mahalagang impormasyon at gabay sa paghahanda para sa isang matagumpay na pagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa. Now, let's learn about the 7 modules in the PEDOS seminar. First module is the Migration Realities. This module helps you understand travel documents, airport procedures, luggage rules, and items that are restricted or prohibited. These are the basic information you need to know when traveling abroad, dahil malaking tulong ito sa iyo kung paano at ano ang dapat mong gawin bago ka magbiyahe papuntang ibang bansa. Second module is the Destination Country Profile. Learn about your employer's policies, local religions, and cultural perspectives. This module will give you an overview of the country's culture, customs, and traditions. This will help you to adapt and understand your new environment better. Ito ang magbibigay sa iyo ng kaunting ideya tungkol sa kultura na iyong pupuntahan, na makakatulong sa iyong malaman ang iba't ibang kaugalian at tradisyon. Module 3 is an employment contract. As an OFW, you'll learn about your rights and obligations. This module will guide you in understanding the terms and conditions of your employment contract, including salary, benefits, and working hours. Mahalaga ang bawat detalye ng kontrata sa iyong trabaho dahil ito ang magiging basihan para sa iyong proteksyon at kabuhayan sa ibang bansa. Next module is the Health and Safety. Find out how to stay healthy and safe while living and working in your new country. This module will provide important information on healthcare, insurance, and emergency procedures. Alamin ang mga dapat gawin para sa iyong kaligtasan at kalusugan habang naninirahan at nagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa. Module 5 is the Financial Literacy. This will help you manage your finances abroad, including financial planning, money transfers, and understanding credit history and ratings in other countries. This module will help you become financially responsible and secure while working abroad. Module 6 is the Available Government Programs and Services for Overseas Filipino Workers. Learn about government services available both locally and international. This module will provide information on how to avail Social Security benefits, health insurance, and other programs that can support OFWs while working abroad. And the last module is the Travel Procedures and Tips. Get important tips, protocols, and travel information you need to know. This module will provide you with the necessary information for your travel, including immigration procedure and tips on staying safe while traveling. These 7 modules are essentials for every overseas Filipino workers to have a smooth and successful journey abroad. These modules will help you understand your rights, responsibilities, and obligations as an OFW and equip you with the necessary knowledge to adapt to your new environment. This time, we will provide you with some information about the benefits of attending the PEDOS seminar. First, it prepares overseas Filipino workers for the challenges of international migration. Second, addresses cultural and language changes. Third, provides information about permanent residents abroad. The last one, it helps attendees address their concerns. Mahalaga ang PEDOS sa OFW lalo na sa mga first time mag-abroad para matulungan silang maipatupad ang kanilang mga responsibilidad at kahandaan sa pakikipagsapalaran sa ibang bansa. This time, I will provide you all the necessary requirements needed for the program. First, an original passport. It must be valid about 6 months before the date of travel. Second, an original visa. It must be attached to the passport. Next is a one valid government-issued ID with picture. Please refer to the following list: Alien Certificate of Registration Card, Armed Forces of the Philippines ID, Barangay Clearance or Barangay Certificate, Certification from the National Council for the Welfare of Disabled Persons, Company ID or Office ID, Student's ID or School ID, Consular ID, Department of Social Welfare and Development ID, Driver's License, Government Service Insurance System or the GSIS e-card, Home Developmental Mutual Fund or the Pag-ibig ID, Marriage Certificate and it must be NSO authenticated, National Bureau of Investigation or the NBI clearance, National Statistic Office or the NSO or birth certificate, Overseas Filipino Workers ID, Overseas Workers Welfare Administration or the OWWA ID, Permit to Carry Firearms, PhilHealth Identification Card, Philippine National Police ID, Philippine Overseas Employment Association ID, Police Clearance, Postal ID, Professional Regulation Commission or the PRC ID, PRA Special Resident Retiree Visa ID, Simmons Book, Senior Citizens ID Card, Social Security System or the SSS ID, Tax Identification Number or the TIN ID, Unified Multipurpose ID or the UMID, and the Voter's ID. And here are the country-specific documents each country would require. Australia, a printed copy of Visa Grant Notification Letter for Australia-bound immigrants. Japan, Certificate of Eligibility for Japan-bound immigrants. Canada, Certificate of Permanent Residency for Canada-bound immigrants and must not be torn or signed before departure. USA, Immigrant Data Summary for USA-bound immigrants and must not be detached from visa packet, except for the K visa holder. New Zealand, Letter of Approval for Work to Residence Visa for New Zealand-bound immigrants. And for the Italy is the Nulla Osta. The Nulla Osta is a document from Italian immigration allowing non-European nationals to apply for a work visa. Each country has its own specific requirements and procedure for obtaining necessary identification documents. It is important to research and understand the requirements before beginning the application process. And these are the additional requirements: 400 pesos payment for the registration fee, an attendance in the PEDOS guidance counseling or peer counseling session, an employment contract for the immigrant workers, and the last one is the duly completed registration form. The mentioned requirements are necessary for the PEDOS registration process. Make sure to complete and bring all the necessary documents to avoid any delays or complications. Now, let's move on to the actual registration on how to apply for the seminar. Step 1. Visit the website cfo.gov.ph and click on PEDOS. The Commission's online registration for immigrants is open from Monday to Thursday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Kaya sa lahat ng gustong mag-apply, make sure to available at those times. Step 2. Answer the following question. First, what is the relationship of the registrant to the petitioner? Second, what is your country of destination? Third, what is your visa type or category classification? Step 3. Provide your valid email address and click Submit. Make sure na ang iyong email address ay active. You will receive an email from the CFO Manila. Click on the Confirm Email link to continue. Step 5. You will be asked to provide personal information such as last name, first name, middle name, suffix, birthday, gender, and the civil status. Step 6. After completing your personal information, you will be directed to the PEDOS schedule. This will display country-specific PEDOS schedule information such as country, day, and hour, as well as the number of available slots. If no slots are available, the dates on the calendar will be indicated in blue. Select a different day with available slots, then click Proceed to Registration after selecting a session time. We hope that we provide you with enough information regarding the PEDOS requirements and registration process. And most importantly, we hope that this seminar will help you prepare for a successful overseas deployment. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact the OWWA for assistance. For more videos, please subscribe to our channel.